We're going to head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason, and this viewer tends to agree with you. Let's take a listen.
Hi, guys. Got a couple remarks regarding the wide receiver room. Number one, I'm not sure bringing in Will Fuller is a great idea. I agree with Andrew Berry. I'm going to trust his judgment. Maybe one of these young wide receivers is going to be better than. You never know. He can always bring him in later if he needs to. I'm going to trust Andrew Berry on this one. You really can't evaluate the wide receiver room yet. You have to give it an incomplete. Thank you for listening.
And as always, we appreciate all the voicemails. Quincy, I think what potentially could happen, they're going to wait and see into training camp, a couple of the preseason games. Hopefully somebody steps up. You know, they're with them day in and day out. If everybody's kind of flat, then they may look to bolster that, you know, with guys that get cut, you know, from 53-man rosters or that, if the young guys aren't getting it done in the preseason.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to step up in order to get those spots. Like, I don't think they're just going to leave it up to chance, especially if Deshaun's only suspended for 4 games. Like, I don't think they're going to leave that up to chance. If Deshaun's suspended for more than that, maybe they do feel more comfortable about just letting them out there and letting them learn, because you have less on the line the more games Deshaun gets suspended. But from that perspective, I also think that, yeah, if it looks disastrous on the defensive line, if it looks disastrous at that wide receiver position in camp, they would be foolish not to consider bringing in another person to stabilize this while they try to get those things going along with the young players, or, you know, while they try to wait to reload in next year's draft with some wide receivers. But one, I don't anticipate that being the case. I mean, I completely forgot to mention David Bell in this whole conversation, who I think is going to play a significant role in that young wide receiver stepping up conversation. And that, I think they have a good amount of faith that it's not gonna get to that point. And also, you know, Deshaun Watson, he's a top tier quarterback, and this is kind of what you expect top tier quarterbacks to do, is elevate players. So, you know, it's going to be up to Deshaun as well to make sure that these guys can elevate their play based on, you know, him being a very good quarterback.